So, my brothers and I grew up in Cleveland, Ohio, and Pittsburgh, PA, and all throughout our childhood, the only thing we heard constantly is you African? Is you African? Is you African? Is you African? And the way that it was said to us, we knew that saying yes would open us up to more derision. You have to understand that African Americans whose parents or who weren't enlightened or who just grew up in America were taught to think that Africans were dirty, ignorant, that they all lived in huts and everything else, had flies on them and everything. And so we were like, when you asked, is you African? We knew that it wasn't because it was coming out of a place of, because we love you. It was coming from a place of derision. But we weren't actually from Africa. We were from the United States. Our parents were from the United States, and we were born in the United States. So trying to explain that to people became a very difficult thing. And it just got to the point that by the time I was a teenager, I would just basically say, yeah. Even now, clearly not a teenager, I sometimes just say yes, because the conversation is layered, it's complicated. And for some reason, it's hard for people to understand. The long and short of it is that before being proud to have African ancestry was a thing for the majority of African Americans or Africans in the diaspora, my parents were about that life. Not just my parents, but it goes back to even my great-grandmother. My great-grandmother used to paint white baby dolls brown to give them to Black children because she knew that that was important. And if you don't know the importance or significance of that, then shame on you. Do some research, start Googling. My grandmother was one of the first teachers in the Pittsburgh Catholic Diocese to wear an afro, her natural hair. And that's because the white nuns told the Black students that they couldn't come in there with their hair like that. And they called the hair ratted, which is when you used to, make it poofy or whatever. You can't come in your hair, but your hair ratted like that. My grandmother didn't say a word, honey, just came in the next day with her natural hair and her afro. And she rocked the afro for a very, very long time, all throughout the 70s. And so I come from what is called race people who are proud of their race, proud of who they are, proud of their ancestry. And that trickled down to me and my brothers. And so you will find us very, very vocal, very charismatic speakers about identity and the authenticity and race.